Maybe they got a bucket and painted SOS at the top. Maybe it's related to what happened across the street here. You see that there's a chopper that crashed. We have walkers roaming the streets that I can squish, which is very fun time waster.
The Walking Dead is hitting mobile games again! Here to help us ring in the new game is the one and only Erika Ishii. Name, right?
Yeah, close enough.
You're like, yeah, that's it. So wait, you were on our San Diego live stream, correct?
For Comic-Con! How's it going?
It's going excellent.
At Comic-Con, what were a couple of things you did? You hung out with Talitha Bateman.
What is it like being in like horror movies?
It's crazy. It's really fun because you get to show so many different emotions.
She was so cool.
Yeah, she was really rad. She's in Annabelle Creation.
I know, she's like half my age, but like way smarter than me.
How old? She's like 8?
Something like that.
16?
I'm 16.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. And you also sat down with Disruptor Beam, correct?
That's right.
This is The Walking Dead March to War. It's a mobile strategy game that's coming to Android and iOS late summer this year.
Well, they have a build of it here today, and you're gonna get to sit down with Joey, one of the developers.
Really? This is gonna be great.
Why don't we give you guys some information though? The game plunges players into a life or death struggle in the ruins of Washington, D.C. as they work with and against one another in real time to survive in the Walking Dead universe. And from what I've been told, you fight to survive by fending off walkies and other plays, and building and managing your base and defenses, scavenging for resources, all that fun stuff.
All the harrowing adventure of surviving in the Walking Dead, but on your mobile device!
Which is really cool because multiplayer on mobile devices, I feel like, is a pretty hard thing to accomplish.
I like Friends.
But anyways, why don't we dive into it? Let's learn about it, and you can play the game yourself.
Yeah! Hello everybody, I'm Erika Ishii, and I'm here with Joey Lapegna from Disruptor Beam. We are going to be playing some Walking Dead March to War. I'm really excited. I got a chance to take a sneak peek at this at Comic-Con, but now we're gonna play a little bit more of the game. Joey, show me what you got.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you very much for taking the time to check out our game with us.
Can you describe to me what this game is like?
Right, so it's a multiplayer war strategy game. So this is live environment, so all these players here are real players on the map. We're all kind of grouped together because it's more strategic as an alliance for us to kind of get together and protect each other. So it's live multiplayer game, so enemies at any time could come and attack us and steal our stuff. So the idea is it takes place, yeah, you can move around the map and things, it's really beautiful. The idea is this takes place in Washington, D.C. around the time of the March to War volume. Right before All Out War. So you are kind of put into that world and you have your own camp of survivors that you're trying to grow. And you're trying to gain favor with the Walking Dead characters who we call the council members, like Rick, Andrea, Negan. You can gain favor with them and they can be your kind of trusted advisors in your council. But while you're doing that, you're also collecting survivors. And survivors are these randomly generated characters you use to collect resources, complete missions, and things like that. If we tap here, this is our, the base where kind of all the progression and leveling up and things happen. So that's our HQ right there. These are hospital beds that we see that when your survivors get injured, if you get an attack from somebody else, you throw them in the hospital bed and they have to heal up. So there's a time period when they're healing that you can't use them. You'll notice there's a new character called Amira, who we worked with Skybound to create a new character.
Cool.
She's badass. She's really cool. We really like her. Yeah, you can take a look at her art.
I love her art.
She looks great.
Oh, she's so cool.
So the way you unlock the characters, you collect these comic covers. So I have 84 Andrea comic covers. I needed 40, so that means I can now unlock Andrea.
Oh, look at that.
So there you go. The art, on the art side of these council members and the survivors, we wanted to pay tribute to the comic book, but we wanted to kind of carve out our own unique style.
It's a very distinctive art style. It is different from the comics, and different from anything you see on the show.
Exactly.
Very much its own universe.
Right. Other characters you can collect: Dwight, Jesus, Michonne, Negan, Rick, and Rosita. So there's about 12 at launch, but we're going to be updating the game. We're already working on some upcoming characters that are going to be coming once we launch the game later this month.
Now, I wanted to kind of highlight a lot of the art in this game in the environment. It's kind of remarkable for a mobile game to have this level of detail.
Yeah, so we've created Washington, D.C. and all its regions, and we've built some pretty awesome tech that our artists don't have to go in and make each individual model. Like, these aren't individual models that our artists created. What we did is we built some technology that our artists created a chimney and a window and a roof style in the style of that borough of Washington, D.C. So then our system goes in and randomly generates this entire map.
Oh, no kidding.
Based on these like Lego building blocks that the artists create. And we end up having different districts. So if we go to this big overview map, you can see how large it is. Wow. We've kind of just been looking at this little space where we're kind of congregated there, but we kind of go right in, and you can even jump in and see some of these iconic locations like the hilltop that we've created.
Fantastic.
So this is more of a downtown Georgetown
I love how
area.
There's just like trash littering the streets and random cars. It looks like, you know, abandoned highways.
Exactly. Let me show you one more thing here where I'm scavenging here. We can see, we've kind of put some stuff together, like you see an SOS symbol right on the top of this house. Somebody's gone on and painted, maybe they got a bucket and painted SOS at the top. Maybe it's related to what happened across the street here. You see that there's a chopper that crashed. We have walkers roaming the streets that I can squish, which is very fun time waster.
What's that flashing over there?
Right, so this is telling you that you have a new dilemma that's been presented to you by your counsel.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Joey.
Amira has caught a kid torturing a cat. He isn't right, and no wonder. His father refuses to talk about it. What should we do? Yeah.
I'm bad at like choosing my clothes for the day, Joey.
I can tell you, you're gonna get some rewards no matter what.
Okay, okay, I am a soft-hearted person.
Right.
I feel like if we banish them, it's just a brutal lesson that they might not even learn because they'll get killed. So I say we try and counsel the son.
Yeah, let's do it. So you tap that, and then you get some rewards based on that. So based on the choices you made, you get some rewards. Now sometimes, so rate acceleration. We've tried to make these rewards more kind of in line with the story. So if you're maybe choosing somebody's side, right? Carl and Amira are having a disagreement and you choose to side with Carl, you might get some covers for Carl, right? So the choices you make will help you in where you're going. And for us, this dilemma system that we put in, it's a very small touch of story and narrative that we thought was really great, and players are reacting and test players are reacting really well to it. So we want to see how far we can take that in the game in the future. So a lot of some of the updates we want to do in the future of the game are just kind of digging deeper into those decisions you're making and what kind of lasting effects they can have.
Right, that gave me a little flavor of the brutality of this world.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Where can people find out more about this game?
So you can go to marchtowar.com, or you can go to disruptorbeam.com and you can learn more about the game there. You can sign up for our survivor list. You can also, if you're on Android, you can go to Google Play and you can pre-register for the game right now so that when it launches later this summer, it'll be installed right on your device.
Great, well thank you so much.
Thank you very much for taking the time.
If you want a little sneaky peek of what we're talking about, go onto Disruptor Beam's channel and take a look at the trailer for the game. It looks amazing.
I like sneaky peek. I think trailers should all be called sneaky peeks now. And now the official sneaky peek. Anyways, guys, the game should be coming out pretty soon. We don't have a specific date yet, but be on the lookout for the iOS and Android game so you can start building your team and collecting resources. Erika, tell the fan bam where they can go find you.
I am at Erika Ishii on the Twitters and at the Erika Ishii on the Instagrams. Go find me. I'll say hello to you back.
Go find me at Baby Bison on the Instagrams. That's all you need to know. You don't need to ask why that's... Yeah, that's it. You don't need to ask anything else.
How did you get that name?
Don't need to ask. Guys, make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment below, turn on those notifications so you get a little beanie whenever we make something new, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye! That's only like 2 seconds. They probably got it by now, right?
No. I think we should probably just keep doing this. Am I turning red? How many times can we do this?
Great.
Yeah, right now?